Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm inaugurating this new studio, I guess, office space, and with the second half of February readings, starting from the 15th to the 28th of February. And the way I'll be doing the readings this time is I have a very old deck of VERA SIBILLA cards, this is the backs. They're very particular, beautiful artwork that I've used over the years, but then I put aside, and I've taken them out for this inauguration. Then I have two tarot decks. I'll see from time to time, again, tarot decks that I used many times over the years. This is the Sherman Gargiulo Tarot. Beautiful deck. The first tarot deck I've ever had, so you know it's really particular to me. And then I have the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot that has specific insights, and I like from time to time to pull that up. Okay, and then of course I have my Neapolitan cards here off to the right. And, well, these were my mother's deck. This was my mother's. And, well, along with about another 40 decks of Neapolitan cards that came down to me. And I like to use that from time to time. So they're all special decks. And, of course, I have my runes that Rose in Etsy, she gave them to me as a gift. And I like to use those because they're large. They're hematite, grounding, and particular. All right, so let's go off to the readings. So Aquarius, this is your month. This is still Aquarius time from the 15th, the tail end. And let's see what the month, the second half of the month, holds in store for you, Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, let's see. Now, you'll be hearing from someone that you've been waiting on, actually. And there will be a touch of sadness in that communication. Well, it will cause you sadness, let's put it that way. And what I'm seeing, let me get this out. Definitely the message is coming in the second half of February. And for those of you who are already married, there's going to be particular happiness in the reception of that message. Now, you must know that the person who will be contacting you, either male or female, has a, how can I say, has been pondering long and hard on how to reply to you. And it's as if he or she has been creating a mix of novelty, surprise, but an underlying tone of melancholy, you know, an underlying tone of, you know, if they could speak, they would say, please understand the importance of this message, even though it may seem like something it is not. Okay, so remember those words when you do receive this message. And it will be coming in the second half. The focus cards here are all about receiving this message. We have both the littera, the letter, and the messaggero, one on top of the other as the focus cards, and the nemico, the male enemy, as a rival. Now, what does that mean for us? It has a number of meanings here. First of all, the message may imply, I'm just choking myself with this, it may imply that, that the person is going to give you a dig, you know, saying, oh, I know we haven't spoken to each other, but I know there are all these men around you. You're not lacking in company. You have all the company you need. Or they may act like an enemy. I don't want to disturb you. I know that you're busy. And this is just a communication on my part that wants you to know that I'm near you. Okay. Now, for those of you who are having birthdays in that period, it may be this message might come under the guise of a birthday wish, but remember what I said, it has been prepared for long, and the message has been actually orchestrated, and to create a specific effect on you. And the effect is ambiguous. All right, let's say it all. It will be ambiguous. Now, there's also here some things in the nature of the love that this person has for you. For those of you who are not partnered, this is a person who may have been in your thoughts, but who has not been in your life actually per se. And what comes out of this communication is still a mystery. You know, we have the Amore card, the love card, and the Militare, the military. But, you know, there is, and also the communication will involve some couple of words about their activity, the nature of their job, what they do, and that will drive you crazy because the aim is that one of making you jealousy, Mercante, the merchant, and Gelosia, the jealousy card. Now, there is a chevron here that includes this nemico, the enemy. And the chevron has, at its top on the left, is the sacerdote, the priest. So a single man who indeed is followed by a gran signore. Now, however, when that person presents as a gran signore, a gran dame, a very important person, then there will be happiness in the heart of you both. But for the time being, this is hush-hush, and it is brought up by the militare. But the chevron I was saying, there's the sacerdote, the priest, the merchant, and the enemy. Jealousy, jealousy, and happiness. So it seems like you have to go through these 4 seasons with that message. A message that is ambiguous about this person's status, a message that talks about work and all of the people they have around them, perhaps. A message that will make you get quite angry until you start thinking about it and understanding and reasoning about it. And then happiness will come ultimately to you because you can, dissect the entire message and the reasoning behind that message. Now, however, what I'm seeing here is that there will be harmony instaured, and there'll be a positive change from the point of this person seemingly an enemy to you. That will be changing, and it will be changing on if not on a daily basis, on a regular basis, nonetheless, where you will hate, love that person because this person is willingly being kept at a distance. He's not being kept. He's not imprisoned or she's not imprisoned, but they are keeping themselves at a distance. Now, happiness comes about when you, Aquarius, can overcome the jealousy that the message strategically want to implant in you, and know that it was a message of love. All right, now I'm going to take the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot on a few of these, and notably the enemy, and see what that has to, if it can highlight some more information. Okay, this is all right. I'm getting the reasoning behind the message being so enigmatic and ambiguous. I have Santeria 5 card Ogun and Radha 9 the Massa and Laplace, Radha Laplace. There's a decision coming in. A decision coming in, and the Ogun is telling us there's a decision to be made. These are mirroring each other about another party. So there's something going on with that person concerning a decision. And the Massa just is there, Radha Massa is there to tell us that this has been long in coming. Like I said, it has been strategically, the move was strategic, this message. So just put your anger aside, Aquarius, and let's hope that you can then find balance again from this ambiguous message and find happiness and harmony, but know that it was well meant. I'm going to take these rooms, cast them, and see what they have to add. Oops. Well, poor things. I just threw them on the ground. Hope that I'm not, that they have not, that they can forgive me. Yes. Well, the message seems to be clear here. They're beautiful runes. They're very beautiful runes. The message concerning the work and the ambiguity and the jealousy. I have Bjork Merkstave, and that's telling us that it is planted there in the message to tell you that now is not the time. The time is not ripe for us to begin now. I have Tyr Merkstave, that is really pointing to love, amore, the amore card here from the sacerdote. And this indicates that the time, again, is not ripe. It's only when that person is coming into his own or her own as a free individual. They may be partnered, they may be undergoing a crisis in terms of a separation now, but they have baggage to contend with. I'll leave this beautiful area right here for last. And what do I have here? I have cards that talk of over the nemico and the decision that is being made. I've got Otala, and has to do with the home, actually, just the decision to be made. And over the messenger, I have Awats, and this is a message that any way you cut it, any way you read it, it is a message there to tell you, this is just an interim, please hold on, I'm coming, okay? Now, there are two runes right next to each other between the merchant and the Gran Signore. Here I've got Manat's bright stave and Yera, Yera. And they're telling me we will be together in joy in time. And two other runes that I want to hold, I held out until now, was the Costanza, Constance, and I have Sohilo, the sun right on top. It has been a love, it has been emotion, it has been a feeling that has been lasting for a while. The nameless, faceless rune I have here is over Allegrezza. And this is ultimately what is being announced in this period. By that very message, if you can try to extend the meaning and understand that extended meaning, I hope, Aquarius, this was of help to you. Namaste until we read together again. Bye-bye.